You are watching the Staten Soccer Report. And don't forget, Monday live.
You are watching Staten Soccer Report.
Staten Soccer Report.
Ho dedicato la mia vita ai momenti più felici, ad inseguire un sogno, il mio sogno. Quante volte mi hai deluso, non importa, io ci credo e vivo il mio sogno. Bari, grande amore, Bari, unica e sola, Bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo da sola, facci sognare ancora, facci gridare ancora, Bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo da sola mai. Quanti viaggi con gli amici, tanti posti sconosciuti, tutti uniti innamorati di un sogno. Canto sempre con orgoglio anche quando sono stanco.
All right, welcome everyone to a brand new edition of the Staten Island Soccer Report coming to you tonight. Facebook Live only. We got a great, look at this. Hold on, let me just give the Facebook side of things a view. We got a great show here tonight. And there goes Vito in the corner.
Hey, Vito.
Senegal jersey.
You guys are going to have to just move this around.
Vincenzo sta qua.
World Cup preview show. We're going to talk about the World Cup. Before that, maybe we want to just give a few words to Bari. Of course, we speak about them in every show. Dario's here, directly from Bari.
Hi everybody.
Brava
Ciao,
Bari.
John, grazie.
Ciao, and welcome. Thank you for coming on the show.
Grazie a te
All
di
the way
invito.
from Bari.
It's a long way.
Long way. So, Vito, let's start with Vito. A couple words about the season. We know Bari is out. They lost in the playoffs.
When we spoke over the phone, you mentioned maybe farewell to Grosso. It seems like they may be parting ways. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we don't know what happened
it's
with
up in the
Grosso.
air.
So let's talk about the season itself. I mean, was it a disaster, success, mediocre?
For the fans, it's a disaster because if you're a Bari fan,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
expected to go to Serie A. With that name,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no question
Well,
that's where you belong.
We have one of the fans here. I mean, he lives there, so
Yeah.
we can ask Dario in a few minutes. So, pretty much bad season, right? No good?
Yeah, you couldn't get out of the first round. They couldn't pay the players to get a home game.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to talk
that
about
was bad.
No,
we're not going to talk about
it's in-house
the
problem.
the paying part, but the players on the field. Okay, they control where the team goes, right?
Yeah, they needed
The
to win.
the coach really can't do. I mean, he puts the players out there,
That's
but
right.
you know, again,
Against Cittadella, they fell short. They needed
Yeah,
to win the game.
yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
get the job done.
so a failure.
Yeah.
Okay, Vincenzo.
Johnny, again, Bari, the city, big city, they deserve Serie A, but it's not an easy task because even a bit was in about Grosso. I would like him to come back because this way, next year,
Yeah.
this is a learning season,
Yes.
make the necessary adjustment, and next year,
Well, if he's going to come back, put the players in place. Get him, you know, like Parma. You know, give him somebody to work with. You know,
you need a player that listens to the coaches. And it's not easy overnight. It's going to take at least a year or two. So we hope next year, learning from this year, you can do better next year.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy.
Yeah. Okay, so Dario, give us a few words. What do you think about the season? You know, because you were there, you saw the games every week.
Speak Italian.
Speak
okay?
Italian, sure, no problem.
Per il Bari il campionato di Serie B dove non si va in Serie A non è un campionato
Buono.
insomma,
Good,
perché i tifosi del Bari ambiscono a tornare in Serie A. Però comunque non è stata nemmeno una stagione da buttare totalmente via, perché qualcosa si è visto, qualcosa di bello, qualcosa di meno bello. Sicuramente è una stagione che deve servire per maturare a qualche giocatore, anche all'allenatore stesso, visto che era la prima esperienza con una squadra professionistica, per poter fare meglio l'anno prossimo. Insomma, è una stagione in chiaroscuro che però purtroppo è finita male con questa partita col Cittadella, che non siamo riusciti a vincere. Però cerchiamo di tenere le cose buone e di fare meglio la prossima stagione.
Con Fabio Grosso non vediamo la grinta come certi allenatori come Antonio Conte. Manca un allenatore che...
Vabbè, stiamo paragonando un top allenatore top come Conte, come Grosso, che era la prima stagione. Sicuramente non è una caratteristica di Grosso quella di, diciamo, la grinta che cercavi tu. Io credo che un allenatore debba parlare nello spogliatoio piuttosto che parlare molto in campo. Non lo so, in alcuni momenti della stagione abbiamo visto la squadra giocare anche bene, in alcuni altri momenti no. Sì, ma Grosso ha questo suo modo di allenare, però secondo me non è un cattivo allenatore, per essere, ricordiamo, la sua prima stagione con una squadra di professionisti.
Tu metti Grosso sulla Juventus, vincono il campionato. Con il Bari un altro progetto.
Differenti giocatori.
The players,
Giocatori
ci sono molte componenti, insomma, una squadra.
So Dario, with Grosso, you happy with him for next season? You happy?
Senti, io lo terrei, poi non so cosa vuole fare lui, ovviamente, perché si è letto in queste ore di un interessamento del Verona, che è la squadra di Serie A che è scesa in Serie B, che ha puntato su Grosso per risalire in Serie A. Sì. Però non lo so, vedremo anche gli sviluppi societari, insomma ci sono molti punti interrogativi sul futuro.
Ma il problema non è soltanto forse Grosso, perché pure la dirigenza, la società, tutto là, il problema è tutto l'ambiente.
In una squadra di calcio ovviamente ci sono molte componenti e tutte devono andare nel verso giusto, insomma, perché un ottimo allenatore con una pessima società non va da nessuna parte, una buona società con un pessimo allenatore, poi ci sono anche i giocatori insomma,
più che altro.
Si deve creare un ambiente utile per tutti, insomma.
Excuse me, Dario, we got Marco here, and he's suggesting that Grosso must learn to adjust the team during a game.
Sì,
he needs to improve. So.
Grosso, diciamo, non ha qualche partita in corso d'opera l'ha aggiustata. Ricordo molto bene Bari Foggio, in cui fece i cambi giusti per vincere la partita. Alcune volte, tipo Cittadella, non ha saputo
aggiustare la squadra in campo.
Anche se in quel momento, però in quel momento della situazione evidentemente c'è stato un calo fisico della squadra, specialmente nei supplementari.
Parlando del Foggia, tu sei foggiano, che tu pensi del Foggia? Quando deve ritornare in Serie A?
Forget about Foggia, forget it, questo è Bari.
Una squadra che viene dalla C, Serie B, ci vuole minimo, solo se c'hai allenatori preparati, tutta la squadra, il dirigente, leggono lo stesso libro, la stessa pagina, si può...
Forse un ritorno di Zeman.
Non troppo vanno dalla C in Serie A in 2 anni, succede poco niente, magari la spalla il Benevento mi sembra.
No, invece
hold all calls, Brian, for a few minutes.
Ti contraddico perché ultimamente
ci sono alcune squadre.
Molte squadre dalla Serie C sono andate direttamente in Serie A.
Sì, Lecce mi ricordo una volta.
Perché la Serie B ha un livello molto basso tecnico e quindi basta che una squadra che venga dalla Serie C abbia l'organizzazione di gioco.
Ecco là che
basta essere organizzati, correre e si può andare in Serie A anche se si viene dalla Serie C.
E quello che stava arrivando è che se non c'è l'allenatore, i giocatori, tutti che leggono la stessa
una
pagina,
squadra che viene dalla Serie C e quindi ha già tutto il campionato, è già organizzata,
non sono cose comuni.
Dario, questa è una lezione. Fare 8 anni in Serie B, se il Bari riesce a tornare in Serie A, è già una grande lezione che hanno passato molto per imparare, per essere forte in Serie A.
Sì, anche però...
Come è successo quando hanno ritornato in Serie A con Conte e Ventura ha preso la panchina, hanno andato bene quel primo anno, 50 punti, un record.
Okay, anyway,
Allora, questo, Gianni.
listen, good luck to Body for
We got
next
a call,
season.
John.
Next season, hold on to the call. Good luck for Body. I mean, as always, yeah. And I want to definitely thank Giovanni and Eduardo
Gallo, della presidente dell'associazione Giovanni Tiberini.
Giovanni Tiberini.
Ho portato da Bari questa maglia per John.
Thank you so much. And also, we got the flag.
Eh sì,
official.
ringraziamo anche la società del Bari, il dottor Foglianese mi ha dato questo gagliardetto firmato dai giocatori da
And we got a
portare
couple
qui
players.
a John nel
Grazie,
Staten Island.
dottore.
Insomma, abbiamo un segno anche della presenza della società del Bari qui a New York.
A New
Thank
York.
you so much for that, Dario. Okay, again, always with,
You think this is a Body call?
Forza Body, sempre, right? Always in New
Sempre
York. And
Forza
we will
Body.
push no matter what, always. Okay,
I wonder
so
who the first call's about.
we got a caller on the line? Okay, call back
Call
in a few
back,
minutes. We're going to
okay.
start the World Cup preview now, okay? We always start the show with Body, number one, primo, sempre. Okay, so let's go with Vito. Let's start off with
You
the
wanna
World.
start with the predictions
Let's
now?
start with some predictions.
the
World Cup.
snubs, I mean,
Let's injuries.
Injuries
Anybody?
and
Yeah,
snubs.
yeah.
Injuries, it's a shame, Mohamed Salah. But now they're saying that he's going to come back for the second game.
Yeah,
But you said you
yeah.
heard something about the
I-
shoulder, maybe there's second opinions.
I did read somewhere where the doctor wants another opinion. The team wants a different opinion.
You want to be clear before
So
it goes
yeah, they want to be 100% sure they're going to add him to the
Yeah,
roster.
and I mean, you look at Mohamed Salah, as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned, third best player in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, and then you have Salah.
I spread. How many years has he been doing it? Is he consistently scoring goals like this?
Salah?
Or is this the first year?
What, Salah? He's been doing this
How
even when
many?
he was at Fiorentina and Roma. He was always known.
40, what has he got? How many goals this
No,
year?
he's talking about if it was a leading score.
Oh, okay.
He scored
He's
a
a,
lot of goals, but not
not like,
leading
not-
like
score.
this year. This
yeah,
is
not
his
top
career. It's like a
scorer.
career.
Salah
Top
in
scorer.
Liverpool is a player.
Yeah.
Salah in Egypt is another
Yeah,
player.
yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
Salah is Egypt because when you talk about Egypt, you don't have Hani Sayed,
Right,
you don't have
right.
Hassan Mido, you don't have those
Yeah,
kind
you
of
don't have
players.
to
Ashrawi.
need it,
Right,
You know,
so he cannot do it all by himself
Yeah.
for the country.
I know it's going to be tough, but you know what? Egypt's World Cup is getting out of the first round.
Yes.
because they never got out of the first round in their history.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this is
yeah.
their third time. We'll see if they
Okay,
can.
all right, so good luck to him. I hope he makes the World Cup team. I hope
As a
he's-
fan, you want to see the
yeah,
best players
yes,
there.
yes.
I
we
want
wanna-
to see the best because Johnny, this you're waiting 4 years. You want to see the
That's
best.
right.
Yeah, of
and it's a
course,
shame that Vincenzo, some players that are the best, we're not going to see. Nainggolan was cut by the Belgian coach Roberto Martinez,
Yeah.
who was an ESPN analyst, coached Everton, not bringing Nainggolan.
Icardi.
Icardi not
Icardi,
going
yeah.
from Argentina. 30
No.
goals in
No.
Inter. He doesn't get the.
Higuain is going?
Yeah, he's going.
And,
listen,
Agüero.
I would
Agüero.
like to get the problem. We have an abundance of players.
Yeah.
Not even Sweden is bringing Ibrahimovic. Even at 36
No,
years old, he could
listen,
have done it. He could do still.
Any other?
Spain with Morata.
Spain with Morata is
Morata.
another big loss.
Yes,
Fiberglass,
yes,
but-
yes.
but-
Fiberglass.
Fiberglass. Fiberglass.
Any other big injuries?
Yeah, Glick, the Polish defender.
Glick,
he used
yeah.
to play for FC Body. He's not going. He's
right.
ruled out. Danny Alves, different team with
Yes,
him on
yes,
Brazil.
Yes.
So yeah, there are.
But they do have the pretty boy back there. The Brazil.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
No. Brazil.
Oh, you're talking about Neymar.
Right.
Well,
Neymar.
He's another big
he-
guy.
Yeah, he's
And Brazil will go as far as if he's
Of
scoring
course,
goals, Brazil's
of course.
dangerous, very dangerous team.
He's got all the responsibilities. They're on his
Yeah,
shoulders.
yeah. So he's back from injury. Who else? Anybody else with injury?
Well,
Big?
Those
No?
are the big ones,
No.
pretty much. I mean, the snubs. There's a lot of snubs.
Okay, now let's talk about for a couple minutes countries that did not make the World Cup.
Correct. There's a lot of them.
You know,
Italy,
of course,
USA,
the United States,
Ghana.
Yeah.
Ghana, West Africa.
Oh, Ghana, one time they had a good.
Speaking about the United States, they just named Eddie Stewart, as
Yeah,
a
the
GM.
Ernie Stewart.
Ernie.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
so he's a
Yeah.
GM for the United States, and I've watched the friendly game. A lot of young players playing for the United States, which is the way it should be now,
Yeah.
right? So,
But you know, you got no Holland, but no Scotland, no Ireland. It's a little strange not
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
these teams that didn't make it. But let's see what's going to improve the game is what they want to do in the next World Cup. 48 teams. They're talking about it definitely in 2026. But they're trying to jumpstart next World Cup.
okay.
Now, I mean, we're going to know where the next World Cup is going to be in a few days. June 13th is the announcement. It's either
Right.
going to be Morocco or USA, Mexico, Canada. We'll know in a few days.
Hopefully, it's
I would like to see Canada.
well, they're going to share
Together.
it. It's going to be shared.
Yeah.
USA, Canada, Mexico. the
I would
first
like to
time.
see that.
Or Morocco. We'll see.
Okay, so predictions.
Predictions are interesting.
Yeah,
we
let's
all
get-
have different opinions.
Well,
which
let's
is good.
start with yours. Let's go with yours. Let's go down the
want-
brackets.
You want to hear mine? Okay.
Yeah.
I have Uruguay.
Well, who's coming out of the first group?
Yeah, I have Uruguay winning the group.
Okay.
I
Wow.
have Spain, or I have Uruguay, Spain in the next round. So I have Uruguay and then Spain second place in Group B. France winning Group C. I have Argentina finishing
Wait,
second.
why do you pick your Uruguay?
I pick Uruguay because of history.
Russia?
Because of history. Because they have on paper probably the better team of the group.
On paper.
And
yeah.
I don't, to be honest, John, Russia reminds me of South Africa. This is a team that
Well-
the only advantage they have is
They're home.
their government and their home
Well,
country.
Putin too. Putin,
Yeah.
right? Well, he's got to
But-
do this, right?
Hey,
right.
Putin.
Right. That's it. Then that's it. They win.
I find it hard to believe that with a team with no all stars, you have no
Yeah.
Arshavin, no Shalimov, no Kolinov. It's a
Shalimov.
It's
It's
a
about
Russian. Yeah,
Foggia.
he used to play for Foggia. This is a Russian team with nameless. You don't have no talents. There's no
Right.
superstars. So
Yeah.
I just think that they say that they're ranked the lowest in out of the FIFA teams that are
FIFA.
going. I have Uruguay winning the group, and I have Egypt finishing second.
Okay. All right.
I have so in my second round I have Uruguay, Spain. I have France winning Group C. I have Argentina second place. Brazil winning Group B. I have Mexico second place of F.
Who's in Brazil's group? Let's go group by group. Who's in the groups?
In Brazil's group you have Switzerland, Costa Rica, and Serbia.
Okay.
Brazil, Costa Rica.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. Dario, Brazil, Costa Rica. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Definitely.
Brazil number 1, right? In the group.
Second, I
Second.
You know,
maybe Serbia.
Brazil's group.
Okay.
Yeah, Serbia is interesting. I mean, you don't know. Costa Rica, Switzerland.
I think Costa Rica, they have a goalkeeper, strong defense.
That's true. They
can
have
go.
Navas.
Yeah,
That's true.
so you know.
For
Mm.
South American nations, Russia is very far. It's very complicated to play so far. So there will be many surprises for me.
We'll see.
I
Yeah,
think
we'll
this
see how
could
that
be
goes.
like the NCAA tournament, John. I think we could see what happened, like Virginia,
Yeah.
number
It's
one
a
seed out in the
surprise,
first
yeah.
round.
And listen, don't you want to see new teams,
You
new
do wanna see
countries,
new countries win.
play well, like
John.
Iceland?
I agree.
My team, Johnny.
Your team, Iceland.
John, I agree. As a soccer fan, you get disgusted seeing the same teams win the
Right.
World Cup.
Yeah, let's-
I have the FIFA World Cup. This was
Yeah.
the 2010
let's show it on the
replica.
Facebook side of
Hey,
things.
2010 replica.
This is when Spain won it, but
Oh,
I'm
they-
hoping this time it's a new team also winning it
Right.
for the first time.
Iceland,
be
get
nice.
ready.
So Vito, you know, you got to give me an underdog.
Underdog.
All right. Aside from your favorites, give me an underdog that you think, you know, someone's going to surprise some people here, right?
Well,
Underdog could be Senegal, maybe. You know, they were in the past.
Well, you're wearing their
Maybe.
jersey there
Yeah.
for a
where'd you
reason.
get
Are
the
you
jersey
get?
from?
Are
Where
you,
did I buy one?
wait a second.
no,
Are you
no.
getting paid for that to wear that jersey or what?
Hey, $100.
Is it all about the dollars
Take the
again?
money.
This is the only jersey of a team that I have making the World Cup.
Who paid you to wear that jersey?
The other jerseys I have, they didn't make it. Italy, USA, they didn't
Who's
make
number 10 for
Oh, they didn't make
Senegal?
it this year. They didn't make it.
it. They didn't make it.
'Cause-
So
yeah, right,
this is the
right.
only team that I have that made it. You know.
Right, okay.
But what I'm disappointed with Senegal is they didn't bring Babacar, who, you know, I thought he was going to factor in this team.
Yeah.
Unless 24 hours before the start time there's an injury, maybe they
yeah.
could call him in. But
Yeah.
I mean, Senegal's a team. When they made it to the World Cup, they beat France in
they've done-
2002.
right, yeah,
For the
they-
first time when they
yes,
made it,
yes,
they
yeah.
should have gone to the semis, but there was no replay. They got robbed against Turkey.
Yeah.
They had that game
Well,
won.
we'll talk about the replays too in a little while. Okay, so what else you got?
Well, I have Brazil, Mexico. I think there's a call. Looks
Okay.
like Kenny
Well, let's
or-
continue until we
Well,
until
you
we
want
got
to
to
get somebody
continue.
on?
All right,
Yeah,
Paula,
take
you're
Paula.
on the Staten Island Soccer
Paula.
Report.
Hello, good evening. How are you guys? How you doing?
All right.
Good,
that-
good.
Okay, welcome
Felix,
home.
did you try to call before, or was that another caller?
No, I tried call before, but I couldn't get through.
Okay, good.
You
got
the wrong
Perseverance.
The phone lines are red hot
So,
again.
Felix, we got two people from Puglia. Dario's from Bari, Città. He's a civil engineer there. You got Vincenzo, who's from Foggia, which is near Bari.
That's right. Only
John has got roots from Bari like me, so
Yep.
it's interesting. It's like all Bari tonight, and then
It's an all
Felix is from
Bares.
Ecuador, Ecuadoriano.
Hey, Ecuador.
And Brian, thanks to Brian and Kenny behind the glass, is wearing an England
Jersey, yeah.
England.
Well, we're all excited. I think we're all excited about this World Cup in Russia. We got 32 teams and this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great to watch.
It depends on who you speak to. I know if you talk to the Italians, they're not happy.
Yeah. Well, Felix's country is not in it either.
Right.
He's from the same. There's also Franco Ortega, who owns Italianissimo. He's from Ecuador, just
Right,
like
right.
Felix.
Hey, Ecuador, Italy, they play a friendly game, amistoso.
I remember they played a game with Cristiano Lucarelli in Giant Stadium a while ago.
Okay.
That was like when Italy, during the glory days, when they won the
Yeah,
World
you
Cup.
know, Ecuador's got a tough task because their qualifying games are playing against
That's a
Argentina,
tough- yeah, it's
right?
tough.
So
South America.
Well, yeah, of course. You know, usually the group that Ecuador plays is always very difficult.
Yeah.
They have to play against Uruguay. They got to
Argentina,
play against Brazil, Argentina,
That's tough.
Paraguay, Venezuela,
True.
Colombia.
That's tough.
You know, these are teams that play very well. Even Chile.
That's tough. And they,
You
In
know,
South
they-
America the qualification works with and only con un solo girone, no?
solo
Sì.
uno, sì.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe next time they have to
They're going to increase
more
the teams.
teams.
There's more teams going to come from South
They
America.
they should
South
change it
America.
up a little bit. Maybe break that group in half a little bit. You know, split up Argentina and Brazil. Make two groups, you know, in the qualifying round.
Well, you know what's going to
Don't
happen?
keep them together because every year, every 4 years, Brazil,
Yeah.
Argentina, go.
You know what's going to happen, John? With 48 teams coming to the World Cup, you're going to see more teams from South America. Europe's
Yeah.
got 13 going. South America's got 5 with the playing
Yeah.
game to get 6. They're eventually going to get probably
8,
6
I
or
would
7
say.
or 8 automatic.
8, I would say.
When you expand to 48, it's going
All
to
right.
be.
Well, let's
when
see
they
what
do that,
happens.
then
So let's
Ecuador-
let's focus on this World Cup preview.
Felix, I have his bracket on me actually.
Hey, Felix,
He filled in this bracket.
let me tell you, you
6
chose
months
the
ago
wrong.
when it
6
was
months.
announced. When it was
That's
announced,
better.
I don't know if he changed his prediction, but let me go to Felix's bracket.
Felix,
Has got Brazil and Germany in the final, with Germany winning it.
Yeah.
Then
Well, that's-
Felix's wife is from Guyana. She's got Brazil winning it against Colombia in the final. So
Okay. All right. Well,
Hey,
look,
Felix-
Yeah,
Germany.
Colombia is doing very well. They're gonna have Falcao playing.
Yeah, for the first
Falcao
time,
was
Falcao.
out for a while because of injury, so he's gonna be a figure in the World Cup. We hope that he does well.
Colombia's good.
Brazil is gonna come back from last World Cup, but they lost 7-1 to
Hey.
Germany.
Yeah.
So that was a shame.
Yeah, the players are crying on that after that game.
Yeah, they were. They were really upset. You know,
Mm.
nobody thought they were gonna lose so bad, and it was never seen before. You know, such a loss.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough one to take.
but I don't know.
And
Felix,
then we have the players from Spain, really
Yeah.
dirty players. You know, Ramos almost broke Salah's arm last week,
Yeah,
last
that's
couple
true.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
Egyptian fans are upset about.
Yeah. Right.
I thought
So is he
He was
really a
older.
dirty player? Is he labeled? That's what he's labeled, a dirty player, or is it just because of this one incident?
You got certain countries that are a little bit dirty, but the thing is, the VAR is going to straighten that out.
Yeah,
That instant,
yeah.
that replay is going to be catching
Yeah,
all
of
you
course.
know things that didn't
Yeah.
that happened in the past. They were getting away with it. Now that replay is a guide.
So Felix, what do you think? You know, these games are going to be early in the morning, 8 a.m. Then you have 12, 11 a.m. games.
take a
Most-
vacation.
Well, the only way that you're gonna watch this game is if you get the DVR on the cable. That way you can record them and watch them at your pleasure, you know,
Yeah.
at your leisure time. You know, I think there's great groups. You know, there's great teams. You know, some people say Belgium is gonna win. Some people go for Argentina. Some people
Yeah.
say England. You know, Spain maybe, but. You know, it's about how well they are, how well prepared they are. We know Brazil is probably going to be in the quarterfinals. You know,
Injuries
hopefully.
also.
Injuries, yeah.
Yeah.
Injuries plays a big part.
Yeah, the time difference is going to be tough because I'd like to watch every game live, but I guess we'll have to watch it on the mobile device, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
the European teams got the edge.
It's kind of hard to DVR a game. You're eventually going to hear the score from somebody, you know, or go on social media, you'll see, you know?
Well, how do you think, John, Felix, Asia's close to Russia. How do you
Yeah.
think they're going to fare?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the
It is what it is. You,
jet lag, you know what I mean?
right, you got to do, you have
got teams that
to.
got jet lag that are coming across the
Yeah.
world, and you got teams that are right there.
The good thing is the semifinals and the finals are 2 p.m., so.
John, one of the team is there already in Russia.
Iran was the first team to arrive.
Right? They want to be there. They don't
Right.
want to
Right.
last moment arrival.
Right.
Of
They want to
food,
get accustomed to
accustomed to
right,
the
right.
temperature, the
Yeah.
weather.
And
food.
You know, the youngest team, Felix, is Nigeria, age 25. Michael, as you know, he's from Nigeria. I told him to call in. There's also
Michael,
someone else
call
I
in.
know, Moji. She's from Nigeria. What I've heard from the Nigerian fans is they're excited, but the only thing I've been hearing in the news is they have a goalkeeper that's 18 years old that hasn't been tested, so not much is known. It could work out good, it could work out
Well,
bad.
that's a young goalkeeper. They had no experience.
First
time World Cup, you're going to see some mistakes probably. Hopefully not. Good luck to him, but there's going to be some jitters, you know.
I mean, that's
Okay.
the group of death.
Yeah.
Croatia, Nigeria, Iceland, and Argentina. I think
Okay,
that's the group
Felix, any last words? We have other callers calling in.
Yeah. I hope we do. You know, the group for what do you call it? I hope Germany wins. You know,
Okay.
I think they are, you know, the better team. They're well prepared. Bundesliga, you know, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
So, you know, after World Cup, they'll go back to their, you know, regular teams where,
Okay.
you know, go make the money.
How do you feel about Sani? Michael Ballack said, what a mistake that Sani was cut from Germany. That was big news.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, I don't know. I guess it's fine. I mean, you know, as long as they have Mueller, you know, they got some of those better players in the offense. You know, I think the team doesn't really rely on just one player.
Say hello to
I
Guy.
don't get why Götze is not going to be there. Götze is
Yeah, Mario
supposed to be a
Götze, who
great-
scored the winning goal 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Not gonna.
All right, Felix, thank you for
Thank you, Felix.
calling in and
Thanks,
sharing a few
Felix.
minutes, and you're welcome to come down in a couple of weeks, Studio A live.
All right, no problem. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Ciao,
Felix.
ciao.
Yeah, I want to get the other caller in, make sure the phone lines are not tied up. But yeah, say hello to Guy. He's watching on the Facebook side
Oh.
of things. Guy, how you
Hey,
doing?
Guy.
Michael, Tony.
Oh, Tony, is that my uncle?
Yes.
Hey, Tony,
Lapori?
dove sta
Yes.
Tony? Tonino,
Yes.
dove sei?
Great picks, Vito.
Okay, so Vincenzo,
Speaking of,
Dove stai, Tony?
let's get to Vincenzo now.
speaking of, I just want to say, my uncle with Tony, he's got the reverse. He's got Belgium, Croatia, but Croatia winning it.
Belgium.
Just like Tony Kukoc, who's Croatian. I got the opposite. I got the same World Cup final, but I have Belgium
Well, that's what
winning.
makes the world go round.
What I put
Opposites.
down, Vito?
You
Vincenzo.
have your own picks.
Germany, right?
I don't know what.
My final
You have
was
Germany, France, you said.
Germany, France, Germany.
Well, that's
win.
bad. Why are you picking Germany? No, let's go by.
I'm a big fan of Bundesliga because Bundesliga, every game that you watch, Johnny, you can see they're playing with the heart.
You know what? You know what Germany has against them? No team that won the Confederations Cup won the World Cup. That's
Yeah.
what they have against them.
Yeah.
That's never been done.
Yeah.
That curse still,
Well, I
you
mean,
know, that curse is still going on.
Well, Vincenzo, give us
and
your theory.
Mostly the Germans, they're playing in a German league, and I notice every game that they play, they
hasn't-
always go 100% or better.
Vincenzo, there hasn't been a World Cup repeat since the Brazils in the 70s.
Oh, wait a second. We have someone that's wearing an England jersey.
Schweindagger. Remember
Schweinsteiger.
Schweinsteiger. Who is that?
Schweinsteiger.
Brian, come on the other
Schweinsteiger.
side. Brian, come on the other side of the camera. We got to see that jersey.
Hey, come
He's
here,
got an
Frank.
England jersey. But we don't have Brian's predictions.
No, let's
Brian.
get a prediction.
Brian.
Brian,
who's
your
in the final
prediction.
for you?
I said Germany. What do you say?
He's got England because he's
Hey,
wearing the
he's getting
jersey.
yellow
Show that jersey. There it is.
We're the only ones
England.
wearing soccer jerseys.
There you go.
That
Okay.
number, it's a football number.
No.
Give us your prediction for the World Cup
Yeah,
winner.
Brian. Who's in the final?
What we have so far?
Well, you're wearing the team right
I
I
know
gave you the
we're in
bracket. I
England.
gave you the bracket. Here's another extra bracket.
All right.
England against somebody.
You got to give us a
I'm
winner.
gonna go with.
Well, you're wearing England on your shirt.
Doesn't mean it's gonna win though.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Germany.
gonna go with a wild card. I'm gonna take
Iceland, that's my team.
Argentina.
Argentina gets
Oh.
two.
I would say Argentina.
And the
will
phone
take
line.
on
What happened?
Phone?
Germany.
Germany.
Argentina,
Okay.
Germany again?
Well, that was 4 years ago, and Germany
I
beat
see the
them.
phone-
It's a
phone's
repeat,
ringing.
Yeah, I thought I heard
The
it.
Brian?
phone's ringing. I don't know.
All right, yeah, the phones
If
are red
this
hot.
is- If I'm not here,
Germany. What was the final 4 years ago?
That's what it
Germany.
was, Argentina,
Yeah, what
Germany.
was the final of that?
he wants a
It
repeat.
was Argentina, Germany.
No, the score.
1-0, Germany, Mario Götze.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Okay,
But
so
anyway,
hope
I
Brian didn't
like
miss a
Germany,
call. I
John.
hope he didn't miss a call.
Because Germany plays as a team, no superstars like
Yes,
other
yes.
teams.
But I think Germany can be beaten. I don't think it's impossible not to beat this team.
you know, I don't know. I don't know. We'll wait for Dario next. Okay, Vincenzo, say hello to Guy. Guy is saying hello to you.
Hey, Guy, how are you? Vincenzo's here.
Okay.
Where are you?
All right, so
Oh, sta gente.
Dario,
Allora, Dario.
Vincenzo is going to pick
He did the
Germany.
Germany.
Oh, Mike
to win.
Nubia. Mike Nubia, he's my friend from Nigeria. He
Hey,
said
Mike.
hello.
Allora,
Yeah.
Mike,
Call in.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm hoping he calls in.
Allora, Dario, qual è la tua
Allora.
scelta, la tua preferita, la tua squadra? Tutti.
No, allora, premesso che in Italia siamo ancora sotto shock
Fuori.
per l'eliminazione, insomma, non ci sembra ancora vero e stiamo vivendo una...
L'Italia vince il mondiale ogni 24 anni.
Vabbè, però insomma, vincerli no, però almeno andarci,
Sì,
insomma,
questa
credo
è
che
una-
sia
Andare
una
già è una
vergogna.
un obbligo, insomma,
Sì,
non
questa
essere
è
in
una-
Italia
una
deve essere
vittoria
il
morale.
minimo, è il minimo, l'indispensabile.
Ma
quindi-
saranno più preparati la prossima volta.
speriamo, insomma, quindi l'argomento mondiale in Italia è un argomento antipatico perché parlarne significa ricordarci che noi non ci
Brutte
siamo.
ricordi.
sì.
E
Questo è
quindi non ho una squadra favorita, penso che insomma tra Brasile, Argentina, Germania dovrebbe farcela, però potrebbe anche esserci qualche sorpresa. Adesso, io dico Polonia.
Questo è il bello del calcio, che le sorprese
Sì,
Ci
ma ai
saranno.
mondiali ci sono sorprese in positivo
Sì, sì,
e in negativo di squadre
sempre nella storia è
che
successo.
escono anche il primo turno, come è successo all'Italia nelle ultime 2 edizioni a cui
Sì,
c'è
sì.
andata. Però non so, la Polonia penso che farà, non so se lo vincerà, però farà molta strada secondo me.
Ma io penso che perdendo Glick può fare male alla Polonia, però hanno Ledowski, hanno Milic del Napoli, hanno bravi giocatori.
Il portiere della
Il
Juventus.
portiere è forte, Schnetsky della Juventus, sì, no?
No, la Polonia, guarda Dario, no?
Hanno anche un girone non impossibile, insomma, con Senegal, Colombia e Giappone, quindi...
E hanno Zelensky del Napoli pure, no? È una bella squadra.
Infatti la Polonia mi sembra che oltre 5 o 6 giocatori che giocano in Italia
Sì.
rappresentano
Questo è
la
vero.
Polonia.
Cosa? Dovrebbero trovare la Germania nei quarti, quindi
Allora,
è lì che dovrebbero fare
no,
l'impresa.
è là
sì,
è un
sì.
po' duro.
Però
Come dicevi tu prima, Dario, chi dura la dura?
quando il gioco si fa duro, i duri iniziano a giocare.
Eccoci.
Che è una The Blues Brothers,
Il
no?
vecchio detto. Quando il gioco si fa duro,
Sì,
i duri
questa è
incominciano.
la verità.
Okay, Vito, any team that you see not getting through, a big name country not going through?
Well, like I said, I mean, the only
It's got to
thing is,
be,
the only
La delusione dei mondiali.
Delusione
Yeah,
yeah, like they're
mondiale.
not going to get out of the group stage. Like,
I
know?
could probably say maybe the host Russia, but again, I don't.
but they're not.
Based on
They're
talent,
not really.
yeah.
They're not really a big
Based
country.
on talent, I mean,
as
they
far-
have
as far as-
Oleg Selenko's got the record for 5 goals in a World
Yeah.
Cup during USA '94. They're the only, he's the only one that scored 5 goals. But there was a different Russian
But
team.
not Mexico.
I have Mexico going through
How far are they going to go? That's-
second round, I think.
Okay.
But I don't really have like a team that I left out. I mean, Nigeria, to them, their World Cup is getting through. Michael just commented, he said hello, but they
Yeah.
got to get through that.
Yeah.
That's a difficult group.
Does he have the number here?
I gave him the number.
Okay,
I
so
hope- hopefully,
so
calls
hopefully,
in.
yeah, get
We
through.
have 2 Nigerian fans, and I
Oh,
hope they
oh.
both call in.
Yeah, we'll
but I
get-
don't have any surprises in early on. I mean, I think it's self-explanatory. I have Uruguay.
Yeah, usually the first phase,
Yeah.
Johnny, we agree, all of us by
Yeah,
now before,
pretty
that
much.
group with the first 2 teams, the fun start, the next
Yeah,
The
one.
next
I have
round.
I
the,
have
knock-
on my
the knockout round.
I
yeah.
have on my
Whoa.
second side Portugal.
Round of
Egypt.
16.
Yeah.
I have Portugal, Egypt on the second side, Croatia, Peru, Germany, Switzerland, Colombia, England. On the other side, Belgium, Senegal, Brazil, Mexico, France, Argentina, Uruguay, Spain. Then when we go to the later rounds, I have Spain, Argentina, Brazil, Belgium, Portugal,
Okay.
Croatia, Germany, Colombia. And the semis, I have Croatia facing Colombia, Argentina facing Belgium, Belgium and Croatia in the final. So
Okay.
that's
Okay,
my
guys,
opinion.
whatever he said, go the opposite.
Go the opposite
Final
way.
Belgio-Croazia. Il finale è Belgio-Croazia.
Well, Belgium, it's now or never, because Belgium
It may be never.
4 years ago,
Maybe never.
they were expected to beat Argentina in the quarters.
Yeah.
In the Euro Cup, they were expected to go further in the quarterfinals. The best they've ever done, John, is semifinals in a World Cup.
But you see,
you know,
4 years changes a lot.
of course,
A
but this
team-
is their golden generation. If they don't do it now, you have Fellini, Hazard,
now or
Lukaku,
never.
Vincent Company, their
Hey,
goalie,
it's me.
Kaltos,
Okay. I mean,
Mertens. You know, the only disappointment is not taking Nainggolan. That's it. But other than that, the team is stacked. I like Portugal too, as you have them in the final. You have them winning the World Cup. The only disappointment with Portugal is not bringing Nani. I think. I don't know someone that was.
They
was
must
a
know
force.
something we don't.
You know.
Allora, Vito, you said the final, the winner is.
Belgium.
I said Germany. Dad, tu che dici?
Vado sul classico Brasil.
Brasile e Gianni
Well,
tu?
for my pick, you got to wait until the end of the
Who
show.
are
No,
Portugal.
oh.
You got to wait till the end of the show for
Okay,
my
so we
pick.
got 4 people, 4 different
different
choices.
opinions.
I keep you
Even
watching,
Brian,
That's the
everybody.
beauty.
Yeah.
Brian, he says England.
You know,
Michael-
he's got Argentina,
No,
Germany.
Oh, Argentina.
Argentina. Brian's
Same
got
one.
Argentina winning the World Cup.
There's a call.
Oh, he doesn't know. Okay, he doesn't know.
Don't change your mind.
We got a call, or we're going to keep rolling until we get through.
So that's the way I.
So
see
yeah,
it.
I'll give my pick right at the end of the show.
I mean, Croatia's got the best midfield in this World
Gianni,
Cup.
che do? It's okay. I won't tell nobody.
No, we want the people to keep watching, so
Yeah.
we'll keep in suspense. you know?
Croatia's got the best midfield of the World Cup. They've
Yeah.
been saying a lot of analysts.
Yeah.
The best they've done was '98 when they got to the 3rd place. They almost got to the final, almost beating Brazil.
Okay, so
Croatia's going to be dangerous.
Croatia, every World Cup, that's a pain in the neck team.
to play.
Yeah.
They're
We
tough
don't
to
want
match
to
up
play
against.
that team because
Yeah.
that team it gives you who?
Pain
They're
in the-
very physical.
They play physical. They play
They score goals.
hard.
Okay, so 22 minutes left. Now,
Hey,
the video, good or bad? For the
A video replay,
yeah,
good.
good.
Based on what we've seen in the past, this is the only way to receive justice. I would say it's good.
Vincenzo, good or
I
bad?
would like to see the video because everybody's saying this is a great tournament. I would like to see that because referees sometimes,
They-
especially in World Cup,
they can miss.
one minute mistake
Yeah.
cost the
So
game.
we're gonna go to the video. Dario, yes or no?
Yes,
The
yes.
VAR. Oh,
The VAR.
così tu.
The VAR. So,
We proved the VAR in Serie A last year,
Yeah.
and I think that it was a good experiment.
success.
So, yeah.
Okay. So
What about,
Anche se c'è il pericolo che poi un errore col VAR
doppio errore, doppio.
vale 10 volte l'errore
doppio.
senza
Sì,
VAR,
lo so.
e purtroppo c'è stato qualche
Però
errore,
abbiamo 3 segnalinee, 2 guardialinee, 5. A volte quando possiamo dare qua?
I think I like it too. I like the video.
Yeah.
I like it, but they got to do it fast. Go to the video, quick, 10 seconds and come
But
back.
Gianni, cannot go to the
15
video
seconds.
for every has
No.
to be really in a penalty box or something like that.
And-
No, bravo Vincenzo. My uncle said bravo Vincenzo.
Sono qua. Grazie.
anche se gli arbitri in Italia non sono stati molto contenti del VAR, del video,
Ok.
perché questo lo chiedo a te anche come arbitro, gli arbitri sono molto permalosi,
Yeah.
quindi uno strumento che dimostri che loro hanno sbagliato
Sì,
in
sì,
diretta
sì,
mondiale li fa stare male.
Yeah.
insomma.
Ma abbiamo avuto, Dario,
I get it. Yeah.
bravi arbitri nei mondiali che sono italiani. L'ultima volta dirige la
Rizzoli
finale
ha fatto-
Rizzoli.
sì.
Rizzoli, bravo,
sono
no.
sempre rappresentati.
sì,
e può succedere di nuovo un
sì,
arbitro italiano.
Sicuramente diciamo non ci sarà l'incompatibilità con la nazionale, perché l'Italia non ci sarà sicuramente, e comunque gli arbitri italiani sanno già usare il video, quindi anzi hanno insegnato agli altri arbitri come fare, quindi speriamo che ci sia un po' d'Italia almeno come
Voglio dire
come
una
arbitri.
cosa di Spagna. Non
Anche se il primo VAR nei mondiali c'è già stato nel 2006 con l'espulsione di Zidane,
Sì, sì.
Oh, sì, la
yeah,
testata.
yeah.
che l'arbitro non vide
Yeah,
e qualcuno
yeah,
gli
sì,
disse
sì.
guarda che gli
Sì.
ha dato la testata
Sì,
da
sì,
cartellino
sì,
rosso,
sì.
insomma.
Però Gianni, io dico sempre, se un arbitro ha la posizione giusta sul campo, quando ti trovi fuori posizione, ma sulla posizione giusta, con il VAR più l'arbitro, diventa quasi impossibile sbagliare.
Ma
Perciò io questo sono
questo è
favorevole.
vero, ma il campo è grande. Deve essere,
No, ma l'arbitro
a
il
trovare
campo,
nel
ti devi
momento giusto.
Sì,
gotta be in the right
il-
position.
il
Deve essere
video
in
ha
forma.
aiutato molto sul fuorigioco.
Sì,
Lì,
fuorigioco,
non
eppure-
sbaglia. Qualche errore c'è stato sui rigori, sui contatti,
I rigori.
perché il video non può dimostrare quanto è stato forte il contatto. Se io faccio così lo tocco, però non è rigore, perché l'ho semplicemente
Ma vediamo,
toccato.
Dario, la situazione con il Ghana, quando è stato fregato contro l'Uruguay, che non c'era il VAR, ma se c'era, il Ghana passava sopra l'Uruguay, perché è stato un grande sbaglio nel passato.
Sicuramente non ci saranno i grandi errori.
Sì,
Però,
questo
no,
è vero.
Gianni, pure col VAR, a volte vedi un giocatore fa il fallo sulla linea dell'area di rigore. La linea dell'area di rigore è dentro l'area. Perché hanno fatto l'ultima partita, un rigore dell'Italia, che il fallo è stato commesso sulla linea. Sia il VAR e sia l'arbitro hanno sbagliato.
Sì.
Perché se tu non sai la regola dice se uno fa il fallo sulla linea,
La linea
della
fa
rigore,
parte dell'area
fa
di
parte della rigore. Punto e basta.
Okay.
Devi sapere
So we all agree the video.
Sì, si aiuta.
More
the-
positive than negatives.
right. Okay. So now the weather in Russia. What's
Hey,
the weather going to be
freddo.
like? How do you not have that at all those papers you got
I've
there?
been talking to
Come on.
Russian fans, and what they've told me
What's
is
the weather like?
what they've told me is, when we've gotten this miserable weather here in North America on the East Coast,
Yes.
that Russia's known for cold weather, but their
Right.
weather, as cold as we've gotten, it's
They're the opposite.
It's yeah. They've
Come
actually
in.
had warmer weather.
Yes.
Go ahead.
We got an update here.
Chi ha il maggior numero di Coppe del Mondo fino ad oggi?
Yes.
Bravo. Chi parla?
It's Brian.
È una
That's-
domanda, chi ha più
sì.
numeri di coppe? Il Brasile con 5.
La domanda. Brasile 5
Brazil with 5 World Cups.
Poi Italia e
Hanno
Germania
fatto
seconda.
Yeah,
Sì,
so
sì.
we'll get to that in a
Research.
second. We'll get to that in a second.
Bravo,
But-
bravo.
So the
I-
weather, the weather, hot.
The weather, I'm hearing, we've gotten weird weather here in New York,
Right.
which is
Yeah,
strange.
right.
May and June is
Yeah. it's
March,
been
April, May, June.
Unseasonably, yes.
But I've talked to people that are Russian that live here. They tell me that as bad as the weather's been here,
Yeah.
Russia could be colder, but it's been warmer. So
Okay, so
That's what I've
so
heard.
that's what the players got to get used to.
yeah.
Warm.
But I want to tell you one thing, John. I'm disappointed that this player Iago Falque, who used to play for Bari, is not picked by Spain. He scored 12 goals in Serie A with Torino.
Yeah.
Spain left him out. I think that wasn't good.
All right. Well, look, you know
Like I
what?
said,
See,
that's abundance,
the
you know.
fans, we don't get to pick the players.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we always, every 4 years, we're going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Who's not there? Who
Exactly.
didn't get picked?
Exactly.
So we have to go with what we have.
Exactly.
So
Well, like I
Vincenzo.
said, I would like to have that problem if I was the coach.
yeah, well, yeah.
Tell me, John, what you were
It's a
saying?
good problem. No, I'm saying, what's your take on the weather? Let's get
Well,
back
I
to
know,
that. I mean,
These guys are professional. You might see maybe a country from, let's say, South America. That's why you go there early.
Yeah.
You play friendly
Oh,
game.
my uncle said the weather in Russia is in the 70s late in June.
70. Allora vado
Yeah.
in Russia anch'io.
so anyway,
In spiaggia.
weather not really a factor, which is
He went to
good.
two
No.
World Cups. He went to Italy 90 and USA 94. He's been to two. He
Bravo.
traveled there. Yeah. He
Yeah,
went
they played a game in New Jersey in '94.
94.
Yeah, New Jersey contro
Yeah, the
1-0
Giant
dell'Islanda.
Stadium they
Yeah.
played, right?
1-0.
Italy and
Italia.
Bulgaria.
Yeah, and the final was in Pasadena.
Yeah, Italy,
Rose
Brazil.
Bowl.
Rose
But anyway,
Bowl.
John, I don't think the weather will.
So the
have
weather's
an-
not a
No,
factor.
I don't think so.
So I remember in Brazil,
But the
World
weather
Cup-
might be a factor in 4 years in Qatar, the
Right.
first Winter
Yeah.
World Cup.
That's over there. It's another story now.
Yeah.
Okay, so no factors with the weather.
We'll
What-
see what the X factor is going to be.
Yeah.
That's the main question this World Cup is.
Now the timing, we spoke about that
Yeah.
before the show. The times of the games: early morning,
That's
8 a.m., 11 a.m., 10 a.m.
Johnny,
Right?
I have no problem.
Well,
I'm a
yeah.
retired person.
Okay, that's good.
I could stay home all day.
So,
You guys
so
change
Vito,
the
where do
shit.
you see the games, Vito? I mean,
Well, generally I could watch them home, or a couple of friends want to watch them at the place sports bar or
during the week,
Miller's Ale House. There's a few places
during the
on
week,
the island.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Not 8 o'clock, depending if
Well,
it's
that's-
a prime time game. That's a different
Prime
spot.
time for us, the latest is 2:30, isn't it?
2:30 is in the
But the
latest stage.
first 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. is
2
the
o'clock
late-
when and with rounds.
First round.
Okay,
That's the
Those-
latest
yeah,
one. The
those are-
earliest
yeah.
one is 8 a.m.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a
Right.
2 o'clock game on a weekend wouldn't be bad.
Nope. No,
So,
that's
you know.
good. Yeah, depending on what the schedule looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first game starts at 8 a.m. on the 15th is the first game. So 8 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of early, and most of us work, right?
John, I got no problem, like I said. I watch all the games.
So Vincenzo, since you're home Will you watch every single World Cup game if you can?
I hope that they don't have the 3 games at the same time.
Well, you have 3 different televisions.
Listen,
Put them all
then
together.
I have to go to 2 different rooms. By the time I get there.
Put them all together and you watch them.
No, what I do,
If I was in Mola di Bari, I'd probably be watching it at family's house or Pizzeria Angelo.
Yeah.
oh, you have 3 screens, yeah?
Okay.
No, what I do, John, I select the best, which one I think is the
Yeah.
game of the day.
You know what?
That's the one I'm
It's
going to
too
watch.
bad that they don't advertise one. You know, don't play one game at a time, so we could see every game. You know, right?
Johnny, I don't know if I know you guys. I don't think you guys were born yet.
Guy, bello spettacolo. Guy Cormier.
Hey, hai visto?
Bello spettacolo.
So 1970, John, 1970,
Yeah, yeah.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
$10. Your father will know because I think he was there too. $10. We watched 3 games on big giant screen.
Nice. Yeah.
3 games.
Yeah.
Like Italy, Brazil. You go in the morning, first game, go eat something, come back, another. You spend 3 games all day. Those were the best moments.
Okay.
That's what my
Well, that was-
Italia-Germania 4-3.
Sì,
La
Sì.
partita del secolo, dicono.
perciò. But anyway, John, what was
Well,
the
hopefully in
other
4
question?
years we'll be talking about a competitive Italy
Right.
in the World Cup. Let's hope.
Yeah. Well, let's get to the European qualifyings first with Italy. They have to
Exactly.
qualify for that for the
Yeah.
Euros, and then you know.
Based on these 3 games, a win, a loss, and a tie.
Now, let's talk
Roberto
about
Mancini.
Italy for a few minutes.
Roberto Mancini.
The Italian national team. When was the last time they won the European Championship?
1968.
Hey, Johnny,
68.
you're going back in years.
L'Europeo, l'Italia,
Sì.
una volta,
Sì, sì,
1968.
68.
L'unica
E
volta.
anche fortunosamente, perché se non ricordo male, vinse la semifinale
France.
con la monetina, perché all'epoca non
non stavano
c'erano né
i rigori,
supplementari
no.
né rigori, quindi tirarono una monetina
La
agli
monetina.
spogliatoi
Flip
Eh,
the
già.
coin, they flipped the coin. Yeah, yeah. So.
And John, those days, I don't
In
think
'98,
68.
they lost to France in the semifinals.
98
No,
was the
the
World
final.
Cup.
The
No,
final.
They
no.
lost to France in the quarter in the World
In the
Cup in
quarter.
98 sì,
But-
con le World Cup.
But they lost to
2000.
2000 France. That game was
And
they
the
should have won.
Euros. We're talking about European.
They had that game won.
Yeah.
I was watching
right.
at my uncle's
That
house.
was an extra time.
Yeah, extra time. They
Right.
had the game won. They were leading
Yes.
1-0. Marco
Yes.
Del Vecchio. They
Right.
blew
They-
that game.
The
Right.
golden goal
Yeah.
l'attaccante che giocava nella Juve, come si chiama?
Yeah, mi ricordo.
Black.
Trezeguet.
Yeah.
Trezeguet.
Yeah,
Trezeguet.
there was
Trezeguet.
somebody else before him that scored the tie.
So he killed the Italian
But
team.
then we lost again in the final to Spain 4-0.
Yeah,
the last
that's-
time we're in the Euro final
right,
under Prandelli.
Right. That's when the
But-
disaster happened.
Yeah.
After that, right.
But I think I like the fact that Mancini put confidence back in Balotelli. That's a father figure with them too.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that Domenico Berardi was back.
only thing is, the only-
Domenico Criscito played very well. I know he got the card, but I like his sliding tackle at one point in the game against Holland. I like Criscito's aggressiveness.
The only thing with Balotelli, I love him. Shave the head. You don't need that hair on top there. Get rid of it.
He's a rooster.
Yeah, I know. He's a rooster. Well, he's a great striker. I
No,
love him. I
you
love
know,
him.
I like Mancini as the.
Looks like he's the right
CT
fit
for
because
the-
Ancelotti rejected the job to
What's
take
going on,
Napoli.
Tom? Say hello to Tom. Tom
Hello.
has joined us.
Ehi, Tommaso, dove stai?
So, you okay with the Italian?
My uncle, 1978, Vincenzo, 1978.
How are you? Dove
Italy.
stai? Italia, Forza Italia. L'anno prossimo, la prossima volta.
Well, they got to win the Euros. I think right now the goal. Let's see what they can do.
The goal is to qualify for the European. That's the goal. And then when you get
Let's
there,
see what
we'll
can happen. But
let's qualify there
that's
first.
important.
Because right now we're in the disaster with,
Yeah, of
with the
course.
national team.
Gian, again, Italia, dobbiamo avere più giocatori italiani.
That's right.
Come fai a fare la squadra nazionale se
Yeah.
c'hai
Yeah.
90% stranieri?
That's
Le
true.
altre squadre si rafforzano e noi
That's
ci,
right. That's right.
ci
That's the
facciamo
main point.
deboli.
That's the main point.
E da settembre inizierà un nuovo torneo europeo. Questo nuovo
devono giocare
format.
contro il Portogallo,
Non
Polonia.
ci saranno più amichevoli, insomma, ci sarà questo
Eh.
ogni partita ci saranno i 3 punti.
Poi
Bravo.
amichevole ottobre e novembre hanno 2 partite amichevoli.
Però a settembre ci saranno già degli impegni ufficiali.
Però le partite amichevoli, si dice amichevoli perché, però le partite amichevoli valgono,
Sì,
perché se tu vinci,
FIFA
anche se è
ranking.
amichevole,
FIFA
you have a
ranking.
high ranking.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not.
FIFA, Johnny, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, no, the FIFA rankings, but what,
I know,
what do
but,
they mean? What do they mean, the rankings?
It means, in case...
because
You know that
giocare in
Ghana
Ghana.
didn't make the World Cup. They have a higher ranking than
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
They didn't even make the
Right,
World Cup.
right.
I was
nel
like,
girone di qualificazione c'erano
Hai
Italia e
capito?
Spagna, perché
C'hai-
l'Italia aveva un basso ranking.
favorito, hai capito?
and Belgium, highest goal scoring, John, and World Cup European qualifying history ever. What
Right.
they did.
Belgium.
And they just beat Egypt the other day 3-0. So let's see. You know,
Well-
I want to see a team that is, like that Belgium, a team like them, Portugal, Croatia. Come on. It's about
We'll
time
see.
to see someone else
Yeah.
step to the plate
Yeah.
and hold the World Cup,
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. The United States is playing Italy in a friendly
Yes,
game.
they got a friendly
They got
coming
a
up.
friendly
Yeah.
with it,
Ranking,
right? The rankings. You talk about rankings.
Yeah.
Another notch for Italy. Right?
that's why, amichevole, sono amichevole a un certo punto,
Yeah.
poi dopo
Yeah.
non tutto fa brodo.
But I mean, Italy could figure this whole thing out. Now it's a matter.
They
of
can. I mean-
Roberto Mancini. I'm glad what he did with the players he picked. Now it's a matter of he's going to probably watch. What happens during the maybe the summer games that coming here,
Yeah.
but also the first games that start in Serie A. Mancini will be
That's in
watching.
August.
Yeah,
August.
he'll be seeing what happens
Yeah.
there.
No, now you say, Johnny, Mancini, he's got his staff. He goes to watch the
Yes,
games.
yes.
He sees
Scouting.
You don't know who's watching who.
Yeah.
Like I remember, the coach of Di Biagio went to Milan. He was watching one player, Insigne.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
What is this?
And it doesn't do
So
nothing.
you have to, go watch the players, see who deserve to go.
I just want to say one thing about Germany. Remember the year when Croatia beat them in the World Cup? Remember that year? 98.
Yeah.
Croatia
Croatia.
knocked out Germany, 98, And what about the year that Bulgaria knocked out Germany, 94?
Right.
It happened a couple of times in Germany.
Listen, Bulgaria, when they do have
When they had that
a national
they
team,
had Stoichkov.
they had a lot of great players, Puskás,
Yeah.
a lot of
They did.
good players. So Bulgaria is not a team to step aside. No,
Yeah.
they could be a troublemaker.
Their best
Yeah.
team was 94. That was some team they had.
they always.
And Nigeria, 94, almost beat Italy. It was 1-0, 10 minutes left.
Yes.
Baggio scored the 2 goals.
Yes.
So we saw what
Was
Nigeria...
that? Where's that game?
Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
We saw what Nigeria
I
did
was-
in some World Cups. What about the year when in '98
No,
they
they
beat?
could be a dangerous
Remember
team.
when they beat Spain? Everybody
Yes.
expected Spain to do a lot in
Yeah.
'98.
Yeah.
Nigeria
Yeah.
knocked them out.
And for me, what stands out with the African teams?
Stamina.
Exactly. And they're in shape. They could run.
Yeah.
They could run 180 minutes.
That's true. That's a good
Right.
point.
Also, Johnny, before you had a strong team and then everybody. Now today,
More
to
balance.
qualify
Yeah.
in the World Cup, you have even Iceland. You have a couple of guys playing in Italy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, like Vito's saying, now it's almost even balance. Before it's like this.
Yeah.
Now you're getting there.
Right.
I got one of my friends who's Egyptian. He's got Iceland coming out of the group.
Hey, auguri.
They beat
Well,
England in the Euros.
Why?
We
Why
saw-
not? Why not?
Yeah.
I'd like to see it.
But that's the beauty of the game.
I got I got my uncle. I got
Hey, come si
got
chiama
Mar-
tuo zio?
due zii che hanno fatto
Hey,
questo.
zio Vito, come si chiama?
Then,
Zio
I-
Vito.
yeah. Then Martino Busa, he's got Nigeria in the final. He's got Nigeria winning against Australia. I don't know where he came up with
In
that
the final?
one.
Listen,
He's got Nigeria in the final.
Well,
if you
that's
have
like-
a dollar,
that's
you're
like the
going to become a
underdog pick.
billionaire.
Yeah.
Then listen to this one. I got Fabrizio Benici, Sicilian. He's
Hey.
got Belgium, Portugal final, Belgium winning it.
Listen, every choice sounds like a good choice.
My friend Mark, who's Egyptian, he's got Belgium beating Germany in the final. I got another
That's a-
uncle. He's got Brazil winning it against Germany in the final.
Right.
All right.
Cody, he's got Brazil,
Hey,
Brazil,
Cody,
Germany, but he's got Germany
choice.
winning it. He's got Germany winning it.
That's my choice.
My
Stop
mom has
copying.
got Brazil winning the World Cup, but beating Senegal in the final.
Okay.
Felix, we already heard, and we heard Mina. So we didn't hear your prediction.
Well,
Hey, Johnny,
Well,
let's
we're going to
go.
have to wait another couple of minutes to hear my
Oh, boy,
prediction, that's for
questo
sure,
non vuole
because
dire
I want to
che
keep the fans interested in
vincono.
watching. So,
Gianni, dillo alla Francia.
so give me the best matchup in the first round.
Portugal, Spain, probably.
First round in the group stage, the best
Portugal,
matchup.
Spain. They're in the first round.
Okay.
That's probably
That's the
one of
best,
the best.
marquee matchup.
I think so.
Remember Ronaldo against
Spain.
Spain.
It's
Yeah.
probably going to be or Argentina,
So
Croatia.
that game,
When
that
is that?
game,
When is that? Is there a date on that?
Yeah, Portugal, Spain is June 15th at 2 o'clock.
Oh, that's coming up. Okay.
Yeah,
everybody
Yeah.
stay home. Watch
And
the
the, and the
game.
2 o'clock games are prime time in
Yeah.
Russia,
pretty much.
right? What time is it in Russia if it's 2 o'clock here?
They're 6 hours ahead, right?
So-
or a little bit
Va
more.
bene.
Nine,
A little bit
nine,
more.
Hey,
There are a
guys,
few more.
let's
Yeah,
go.
instead of
9
Europe.
p.m.
Right,
Yeah.
9 p.m. in
Hey,
Russia.
9 p.m. Go to sleep. I mean, go watch the game.
All right, so
I think
definitely
that one's
look
good.
for that.
Argentina, Croatia is a good one too.
Okay, that's another game. Those are marquee games.
Poland, Colombia.
Okay, well,
No,
the
not
other
really.
games,
Not really. I mean,
I
really
rank number
marquee.
3 among the 3.
Be serious. Il
What's the other one?
il mondiale inizia alle eliminazioni.
Yeah, the
la
knockout
seconda
stages.
fase.
That's when the World Cup is.
The round
gonna
of
be-
16.
That's when the
Yeah,
cream
yeah.
rises to the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Dentro o fuori, win or
course.
lose.
But Italy,
It's
now,
true.
Italy in
That's a
the
good
past,
point.
40.
they always start slow. They lose the first game or they
Yeah,
tie
Or
the
they
first
tie, no,
game.
tie, John.
They tie, right? And
Tie
then
all
they
the
come
time.
back.
What about John?
So-
England versus Belgium. That's a good game.
England, Belgium?
That's a good game.
I wouldn't call it marquee because of England's history
No, of course.
of
I
not
know.
winning,
That's true.
okay? And I'm sorry about that, Brian, but yeah, England has
Hey,
I-
Brian,
bad
England.
history.
I think even the Croatia-Nigeria be an interesting game, and Argentina and Nigeria too,
Yeah.
because they've always end up in the same groups for some
Right.
reason. in
Yeah,
History.
I
They've
know.
always.
It's always close game almost.
So I think you nailed it anyway, the marquee game.
I
the
think
first game.
Portugal, Spain, and you
That's-
said to me
that's-
that you
yeah.
more than
Well,
likely that
well-
might be the final. So,
well, let's see how
in
it
your
goes.
opinion,
Hey, John, take it easy.
So
Don't-
we got
look,
about
look.
another minute to go
Oh,
here.
you have to wait for John's prediction.
Yeah, we got another minute. We're
Oh, is
gonna
there a
start.
poll?
We're gonna start
I
wrapping
don't
it
know if
up.
that was a call.
No. So I'll give my prediction. World Cup 2 final teams: Portugal, Spain, and I'll have the pretty boy in Portugal winning
Okay.
and holding the trophy right there. You wanna
Cristiano.
pass
He's
it down?
saying Cristiano.
Oh, this is a very, very. Oh.
Hey, Johnny, are you
Gold,
related to
Gold.
Cristiano?
Oh, it's heavy
You look
too.
like more like a Zidane.
So yes, Portugal. I got the pretty boy winning it all. You know,
Pass it over.
and
Mamma,
When's the next time Italy's gonna see this?
Questa è veramente una coppa qua. Mamma mia, pesano 15
Dario,
anni.
that's
heavy,
Dario,
right?
vedi come pesa sta coppa.
Io ho avuto la
Tu che
fortuna
dici?
di non di toccare, ma di vedere quella vera.
Quella vera,
Questa-
autentica.
Questa coppa speriamo
Ed
che
è più grande, è più grande.
speriamo che Matteo Salvini
Appoggia,
l'abbraccia.
fa
Adesso
100 anni, a me
il nuovo
fa-
leader dell'Italia.
Fra 20, a me fa 10,
Non lo so.
Ehi,
all right. Well, there's the music. You know,
Allora.
how fast does an hour go? 1 hour.
un'ora è
Fast,
volata.
right? Goes very
Dario,
fast.
tu ti sei accorto
Too
che
fast.
il
All right,
tempo
guys.
vola.
Brian
Dorr is watching. Brian
Say hello to
Hey,
Brian.
Brian.
Say what's up, Brian.
Brian,
Vincenzo,
what's
you know
up?
Brian.
Hey, Brian, thank you for listening us.
All right, again, World Cup preview. We're wrapping it up
1 week from today.
in a couple of weeks. On the 18th, we'll do a follow-up.
Okay.
We'll have a couple of games in by then. We'll talk about the games that were played and the games that are coming up.
The World Cup starts on June 14th. That's Flag Day, and that's Donald Trump's birthday too.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
auguri.
Nice. So, yeah, we'll be back on the 18th live. And, yeah, that's just my daughter.
No,
All right, guys.
No more the 21st. You're gonna go to the.
The 18th is a live show in Studio A. We'll see you guys then. Thank you for coming on. Vito,
Thank you for
Vincenzo,
listening. Ciao.
Dario,
Grazie.
thank you.
Dario.
We gotta
Thank you
take
for
you.
inviting
We
me.
gotta take you back to the airport quick.
Ok.
Forza Bari, Dario,
Sempre.
grazie.
All right,
Sempre.
guys. Sempre, yes. Forza Bari.
Forza Bari.
Ecco qua, sta scritto qua.
Quanti viaggi con gli amici, tanti posti sconosciuti, tutti uniti innamorati di un sogno. Canto sempre con orgoglio, anche quando sono stanco, mai nessuno può distruggere il mio sogno. Bari, grande amore, Bari unica e sola, Bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo da soli.